Hello, Walker here. Today's video is a guide for Windrunner Spire in Mythic Plus difficulty. Restless Stewards cast Spirit Bolts that need to be interrupted. Spellguard Magus casts a Protective Barrier and Arcane Salvo. Barrier makes all enemies immune to damage, remove them Obzard, and continue the fight. Arcane Salvo does pulsing AoE damage. Territorial Dragonhawks will target a player with a channeling ability called Fire Spin. These can be crowd controlled. Creeping Spindle Webs will leave a puddle of poison at their location when they die. Apex Lynx will put a bleed on the tank and pounce onto 3 players. Scouting Trappers will drop traps that will stun you if triggered. Bloated Lasher casts Fungalbolt and Spore Dispersal, which activate nearby pest lashlings. Interrupt the Fungalbolt and gather the pest lashlings. Emberdawn casts Searing Beak on the tank. Use a small defensive to mitigate this. Emberdawn will target 2 players with Flaming Updraft. Move this to the edge of the platform. Emberdawn will cast Burning Gale, which shoots out 4 frontals in an anti-clockwise rotation and pushes players back. Avoid the Flaming Twisters. Devoted Rowbringer will channel Shriek with an Absorb Shield. The DPS will need to break through the shield and interrupt the Shriek. Ardent Cutthroat will cast Poison Blades and jump behind players leaving a dot. Any class that can dispel poison can remove this. Flesh Behemoth will cast Fetid Spew in melee range. Move away to avoid splash damage. Callus will cast Shadow Bolts that need to be interrupted. Latch will cast Splattering Spew. Move this to the side to leave space to kite the boss. Callus will cast Curse of Darkness on 2 players. This can be decursed and kited. Callus will channel Debilitating Shriek. Latch will start casting Heavy Yank. Aim this towards Callus, standing behind her so that Latch will pull her toward him and interrupt the channeling ability. Swift Shot Archers will cast Arrow Rain. Avoid this. Phalanx Breaker will cast Break Ranks and interrupting Screech. Move away from Break Ranks and stop casting before interrupting Screech completes. The Marauders cast Gorewall, which can be crowd controlled. Phantasmal Mystics cast Chain Lightning, Flame Nova, and Ephemeral Bloodlust. Interrupt Chain Lightning, and any class that has a de-enrage effect can dispel the Mystic. Flame Nova does a big AoE burst. Krolok casts Rampage on the tank. Use a small defensive to mitigate this. Krolok uses Reckless Leap on the 2 players furthest from the boss. Krolok then casts Intimidating Shout. Stack on 1 other player to avoid the fear. At 60% and 30%, Krolok casts Rallying Bellow, which will summon adds to his aid. Interrupt the Mystic and move the Bladestorm away from the group. Restless Heart will cast a stacking dot on all players called Squall Leap. This can be removed by stepping onto an arrow. Restless Heart sends Billowing Wind towards players. Use an arrow to jump over this. Restless Heart casts Tempest Slash, knocking the tank back and giving the tank a 40% physical damage taken debuff that lasts 10 seconds. Restless Heart will target players with Gust Shot. These need to be moved near the Storming Soul fronts and cover the image inside the puddle to remove them from the affected area. Restless Heart will target a player with Bolt Gale, faces away from the group and use a defensive. If you liked this video and you want to see more, hit the post notification button, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.